Sitting in the bus right now, see the fields behind me, and I was thinking, the sun seems to be a different size every single day. The moon, different every single month. Now I need to know, because I don't know. I don't know the science, I don't know about the light that's coming from here to there, I don't know about the reflection, I don't know about anything. I just know that there's some numeric calculation between the sun and the moon. Sun equaling to 54, 18 by 3. Moon equaling to 57, 19 by 3. Total, sun and moon, 111. The Pythagorean count, 5 and 5, 10 equals 1. 7 and 4, 11. 1 and 1 is 2 equals 12 equals 3, creation. Abba, Father. Electric company, 1 times 2, 1 plus 2, because we reflected. First we were like this, as a cross, an X. First everything was the X, because we're X-Men in reality. Look what we can do. I can talk to a recording that it's a machine now. How does it put all these dots? Because we are the creators, we are the mental X-Men. We are strong for what we do, and we can be so soft in our strength. The sun and the moon. The Twin Towers is 110 stories, but when you go up to the roof of the Twin Tower, you don't open up a hatch door. You're not opening up a hatch door. They put a box, and you walk through where the hatch door would be, like on a ship going down, and you walk through that onto the next floor, and the next floor happens to be the roof. So it's 110 stories plus the roof, 111. The thing is, 16, 17, 18 equals 51. 19, 20, 21 equals 60. 111. 16, 19, 17, 20, 18, 21. 18 outs, 21 outs, home and away team in baseball to the 7th inning stretch, which is actually 6.5 innings. Pretty cool, eh? 6.5 innings into the 7th inning stretch, because you start something whole and chop it in pieces and parts. There's two visitors. I mean, there's two. We have we have two offenses. We have two defense. When you're offense, I'm defense. When you're defense, I'm offense. So the total is 4. So when this team goes to the plate and there's 3 outs, there's 3 outs for them, 3 outs are up, and you're up back, and they change, right? So it's 3 and 3. So it's actually 6. The third 6 will take you into the next inning. That's what happens to 3. So we have the sun and the moon now. 1, right? 5 and 5, 10 is 57 moon and 57 moon and 54 sun. 5 and 5, 10. The 0 will equal to 6. That make that 1 plus 6 will be 7. So instead of having 12, like I said, creation, we'll now have 72. And that's the creation of the big red sun. I always like to think that the big red sun is real. Whatever Nibiru is, not just know it. We're on a spaceship in the middle of nowhere, somewhere where you think we are, only because the reality that you see is the only thing you can ever possibly know. And everything you imagine is just sci-fi in your Wi-Fi, the imagination into the Galactica star system. Coming home from the field because I needed some exercise today. Went out there, had a good time. A little frustrating, but you know, when they tell you take anyways, I don't want to get into that. Now, if we take Mars, okay, if we take Mars, anyways, I should go into the 16, 17, 1, 6, the 1 and 6. When you multiply it and add it, creates 76 eventually. Okay, 7 times 6, 7 plus 6. Well, minus it, okay, 42 minus 13, or 42 plus 13, will equal to 29. Or 55. The difference is 26. 26 is a representation of the doghouse. It was supposed to come out in a video. 24, 42. The difference was 18. I think this was in my last video. The dog, 26, 62, 88.
6 and 8 are the opposite on the dice. Is 3 and 4 is for DC. One set of dice for me, one set of dice for you. And if we're playing with anybody else in the game, 4 sides, Monopoly, 4 players, everybody gets a set of dice, right? And we all seem to use the same dice. We're sharing, but we still have to use the calculation, right? I went, you went, he went, they went. So the minimum with 2 people, the minimum maximum roll, because in Monopoly, okay, when you take the dice and you throw doubles, you throw again. So you can go 1 and 1 once, 1 and 1 twice, and then the next time it better be a 3 or more. Okay, otherwise you go to jail. So without going to jail, okay, you will roll a total of 7. So 2 people is 14. 7 equals G, 14 equals N. 1 more player comes in, or you roll again, equals 21 equals U, G-U-N. Movement of time, 3.75. 3.75, okay? 3.75 equals 2. What is that, 18 quarters? Let me count, let me check this out. 3.75 equals to 12. 15 quarters. 15 is the numeric value for Mars. 1551. 33 by 47 equals 1551. 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 will end up equaling to creation. There's so many numbers here. Let me back up a little bit. Let's see where I was. Are we still on this road? Yeah, we're not even in over there yet. So, yes, I went from 1 times 6, 1 plus 6, and I went to 29, and that's the Venus birth. Oh yes, I was into the 33 and the 44, equaling to 66 and 88. 88 times 1.25, because that's what the size of something is. I don't remember what it is, but 1.25 is the multiple. Oh yes, because of the clock diameter. And that clock diameter, if you take 4 corners, and put a dot in the center, that dot, okay, to the 4 corners will divide to 1.25. The 5 dice, you get the center to all 4 corners. The value of the dice is still 5. 4 times 1.25 equals to 5. 288, or 72 times 4 times 1.25 equals 360 degrees. The number that is on the other side of that is 19 times 19. 18 and 19 stick together. 3 times 18 is 54. 3 by 19 is 57. Okay, and that is the sun and the moon, equaling to the 111. Do you follow what I'm getting at? Equals to the gateway. Oh, that was pretty loud, you know. So, I mean, if you want to ask me questions, if you think I got lost in this video, I don't have a pen and paper to write down what I'm doing, but I can repeat it. 17 is Mars. If you take Mars 17, and 19 is the mirror. The 19 is the mirror. Now that I turn the mirror just like this, the mirror, 19 is the first, 19, 20, 21 is the beginning, the first 3 numbers of the mirror of the first 18. Okay, so it's either, instead of having 19, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way, go 1, 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, and then instead of going 19, go 16 again, and go down 16, 13, 10, and it'll be the same thing. Or was it turned, flipped over, and turned this way? And if it was that way, okay, then 21 will touch 16, and that'll equal 37. 17 and 20 will be in the same spot. That'll equal 37, and they'll all equal 37. The number to Nibiru, reverse, 3773. 7 times 3 equals to the 21 that we spoke about a little bit earlier, coming out of the 1 and 6. 6 is the half-life. You have 4 corners. 6 is not more. 6 is less. 6 is half. Goes in the middle between the 4 corners. The 6 is the 4. The 4 is in everything but in the 1 and the 2 and the 3. The 1 is in 2, creating 3. 3 and 4 is 7 DC, so everything begins at 3 and it ends at 4. Outside of 3 and 4 is 2 and 5. And outside of that is 1 and 6. Just keep asking me. So we'll take Mars 51 and the Moon 57 equals 108. 36, 36, 36, 108. Now where are we going to go with that? Well, Mars was 17 and the Moon was 19, and they're the flip version of each other. The 9 birth to the 6 man of the half-life. Raphael, ask me anything. When I'm pumped and I'm in it, I can see. It's just numbers. It makes designs. It just tells a story. So now we have 108, all zeros, equals 6. That's 168. That'll be 7 days, 24 hours. And now we have the week, 724. And 724, I think, is one of the numerological calculations for God, in which it's also 764. 6 is the half-life. 4 is the mirrored life. 2 is the Venus creation. This way and this way, right? All you need is this and this and this, or this and this. There's 2 directions. The split life is the multiplication, right? Multiplication takes up everything because it's halfway in between everything. And on the cross, well, you're in between the lines or you're on lines. 258 over 456. Anyways, let's leave it at that. Oh, wait a second. What about 17 and 18 is 35 Electric Company. Any craps? 1 and 2. 7th gate. We'll use the gematria and 17 and 18 together. 1 times 7, 1 plus 7, 15 Mars. 1 times 8, 1 plus 8, 17. The gateway. 3 times 17 is that 51 Mars again. So you have 51 and 54. And that's Mars and the Sun I'm talking about. Is what calculates that. 51 and 17 and 18 is what I did right. And the big numbers to that is 51 and 54. And the 51 and 54 is 105. It's the hand of God. And it's 165 it'll come into. And back to the 7th gate, back to the passage. It's just clicking right now. 1 times 6 will bring us to the spirit of 76. 165, 5 and 6 is your creation of your DNA. 5 times 6, 5 plus 6 equals to 30 and 11, 41. Or minus equals 19, artificial intelligence. 3 times 19 is 57. We're back to the moon again. So, everything regulates itself with 3. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching.